Yes, good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about markets around us. We can see the heading is written shops in the neighborhood. Wherever we live, there are shops. We go to shop, purchase the material, and we use them and we pay the money. So you see, I use the word use them and pay the money. You go to a city, there you take the material, pay the money and use. This is the difference. The shop in the neighborhood we may pay late. The shopkeeper and the person who purchased the material may be knowing each other. The shopkeeper may give you the material in credit. You may pay the amount by the end of the month. There is a record book where the shopkeeper writes down the amount that you owe him. So such a kind of shops are called shops in the neighborhood. In the nearby there will be a dairy where you get milk. You may not be paying daily the money to the dairy shopkeeper. We may pay once in a week or once in a month. So that kind of shops. Grocery also is happening like that. Because the shopkeeper may give you in credit. Then, departmental stores means books, papers, and other things that are whatever you want. Dress also, minimum dress. Stationery items, pencils, cosmetics items, all those things. Eatables or medicines. Medicine we go to medical shop. So, like that, different kinds of shops are there. All those things will be available in our neighborhood. In our neighborhood, we get all these things. But sometimes we may go to cities. The cities we have to pay no credit business. Nowadays, credit card, loan we can take. We have to pay loan. That's different. That will come to that topic in details. Many of these are permanent shops. This kind of shops, medical shops are permanent in your village. Grocery shop is permanent in your village. Dairy is permanent in your village. So all these things, they are permanent. There are some shops which are not permanent. Vegetable hawker may not be permanent fellow. He comes with vegetable or a chap. He puts it and brings in front of him. How it's out? The names of the vegetables. You go down and purchase the vegetable, or you go to him and purchase the vegetable. You may pay him on that day. Some days he may not pay. You pay him tomorrow. He will agree because he knows you. So such kind of things are also. If he doesn't know you, he will not agree. He says, sorry, I don't know. Tomorrow you may disappear from this place. And you may not give the money to me. The vegetable hawker may say that. But he is a regular, he knows the person, so he will agree. Okay, tomorrow. Sometimes he will note down in the book. Not to forget. So that is the fruit vendor also happens. The mechanic. There may be no permanent shop for mechanic. Electricity mechanic. Water pipe mechanics. The people. So they may come and do the work. They may not have a permanent shop. They may be residing in their house. Their house itself may be shop sometimes. Sometimes there may be no shop also. So this kind of people are also there. They are also they are selling their services and we are paying them for them. So it is also market. Wherever selling and purchasing is taking place, there is a market. Not a free exchange. Exchange should be for a value. When you give a seat to a friend, it is not an exchange because you are not getting in return. But you give one egg to somebody and you get an apple. This exchange. That is market. That you must understand. Shops in the neighborhood are near our home and we can go there at any time of the week. Every day it will be there. Some days one day may be closed, Sunday or something. This may be otherwise every day it will be there. You can go and get any time, whatever you like. That's the thing. Usually the buyer and seller know each other and these shops also provide good strong credit. I already explained to you. This happens. In the neighborhood shop only. Be sure neighborhood shop only. There are different kinds of sellers even in the neighborhood markets. So I told you, dairy will be there, grocery shop will be, stationery will be there, mechanic will be there. Like that, different kinds of shops will be there in the neighborhood. You go and get the different kinds of shops from different shops. You may have a credit agreement with all the shopkeepers also. Chances are there. It can happen. So that is a neighborhood shops. Some of them have permanent shops and others sell their goods in the roadside. Somebody may not, he may come as a vegetable hawker comes in the road. He is not having any shop. He comes every day. But he behaves like a shop in the neighborhood. That is the speciality of this kind of shops. There is an interpersonal relationship between the buyer and the seller. That is a speciality of shop in the neighborhood. Shopping complex and malls. Nowadays, you can imagine big shopping complexes, multi-story buildings. If you go inside, everything is available. Nowadays, malls, big malls are there. So you go there, all the things that you want is available. From vegetables to clothes, even to car. Like that materials also. Bikes, everything, shopping or food, everything will be available in the same structure. That is the malls. Mall is that. Shopping, even theaters may be available. You can watch entertainment facilities, may be there, some other. All those. That is known as malls. Shopping complexes only shopping materials will be. Anything electronics or any materials will be available in such a kind of shops. That is the difference. Here are markets in the urban area that have many shops. In one building itself, many multi-story shops, many buildings will be there. Popularly called shopping complexes. They are called shopping complexes. We have large multi-storied air-conditioned building with the shops on the different floors known as malls. What is a mall? It is having air-conditioned building. And different stories are there. And even escalators are there on that to go up and down. You need not walk. Lift may be there, escalators may be there. Big shopping complexes are. So such kind of things. They are all markets. In all these places, mainly in the shopping complexes and in malls, we get branded and non-branded goods also. Branded means a company's seal will be there. If some company name will be there, in the or maybe here it may be available. Such kind of things are known as branded. Name of the company will be put on the dress or material, whatever it is. So that is branded material. Non-branded items also with it. Okay, so milk. You get the branded milk means in the packet with the seal. You get local milk supplier may come and give you milk in your home in the glass or in the jug. That is so. That is one is branded, other one is non-branded. So that is the difference. You see, branded goods are expensive. That you must know. Why expensive? The packet milk will be costlier than the person who gives you from the neighborhood, because he has spent money for packing, he has spent money for making room for packing, he has to purchase the raw materials for packing. So all those expenditure is there. So naturally, a branded material, a packaged material will be more costly than the non-branded material. That you must understand. Expensive. Naturally, he will charge all the expenditure for packing and branding and keeping it like an advertisement amount also on the person who purchases. So don't think it otherwise. You have to pay all the expenses. For Sachin Tendulkar to drink Coca-Cola, we have to pay money for it because Sachin Tendulkar gets money, or any other advertisement. Nowadays, Kohli is advertising. They get money for it. For that money to pay to him, we have to pay to the factory or the person who prepared that material. So, advertisement amount, packing amount, stitching amount, anything, any material making anything. All the expenses also naturally, branded items will be costlier than non-branded item. I told you about the milk. Very clearly you know it is. Those who are purchasing milk. A person who comes and gives milk to your home, a shop milk from a dairy which is coming in a pack, there will be difference. Expense will be different. Amount will be different. Often promoted by advertising and it claims better quality. It's not compulsory, but they claim that they have better quality. The company is producing these products, sell there through shops in large urban market. They may have kept in the big shops. There are exclusive showrooms are even there. Exclusive materials. There are Bata showrooms. There are only Bata shoes are available. There are Woodland showrooms. Only Woodland shoes are available. Peter England shirt showroom, only Peter England shirts are available. Ziaram showroom, exclusive, only no other material is available. Only that company materials. So that kind of things are also there. Products sell there through shops in large urban markets and at times through special showrooms. That is exclusive showrooms. As compared to non-branded goods, fewer people can afford to buy branded ones. Branded materials usually will be very costly. That is the difference. Okay? You can see shopping malls. People are kirana stores. People are queuing to purchase the material. This is the local markets, local shops, neighborhood shops. This is another neighborhood shops. People purchase it. See, all close to states. People are there. So you might have seen, you might have gone to shops. This is a normal cycle. This is another shops. They are standing because of Corona. This is a Corona problem. So the Corona, they are put in the boxes and they are standing to purchase maybe milk or bakery items. Maybe people are waiting for it. And the things happens. This is a shopping complex, mall. Some mall, you can see. In multi-story buildings. This is called malls. Another picture of a mall is there. There are also malls. Escalators. These are called escalators. Escalators. You can go up and down. Escalators. So you need not walk. You can just completely decentralized. The structure completely will be AC. So that is a malls, shopping malls we call it. In big cities is available. And all the things will be there. You multi 10, 15 story building maybe. There is a special shopping malls. Okay, thank you very much.